Hello everyone, I'm Vaishnavi from Aditya Business School, Coimbatore. I'm here to talk about the great businessman Mark Zuckerberg, who is well known for founding Facebook. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg was born in May 14, 1984, as an American media magnate, internet entrepreneur, and a philanthropist. He is well known for co-founding Facebook and serves as a chairperson, chief executive officer, and major controlling shareholder. Born in White Plains, New York, he attended Harvard University, where he launched Facebook's social networking service just with his roommates on February 4, 2000. From the middle school itself, Zuckerberg was very much interested in using computers and writing softwares. His father taught him Atari basic programming in 1990s. His family was very supportive to him, in which he is the only son and has 3 sisters. He taught himself a very complicated computer language C++, and in the 9th grade he created a digital version of a board game. At that time, a New York Mag profile of Zuckerberg said that some kids played games and Mark created them. And then he created a software program called ZuckNet, in which his father's dental practice can be operated from the home. That was the first software created by him. After that, he entered Exeter's prep school, where he met his friend, and both of them created a music website called Synapse. A Synapse website gone viral at that time. Even before he started Facebook, he was fending off offers from the Microsoft and other companies to buy Synapse over $1 million. Big companies tried to recruit him even after right out of the Exeter's prep school. But he was unimpressed and chose to enter Harvard University in 2002. He chose computer science and psychology in that university. In the first year itself, he created a website called FaceMatch that lets students to select the best looking person in the choice of photos available. But due to the privacy and copyright issues, the Harvard University shut it down after a week. FaceMatch created a public sensation at that time, so he saw his future at the same time of getting into the trouble. In the following semester, he started writing another software program, and within a month, he created a software website and launched the official website called the Facebook. At the age of 19, Mark Zuckerberg and his friends created a official website called Facebook and released it in his dormitory room. Once at a college, Facebook was just started as a Harvard thing until they decided to spread it to the other schools with the help of his roommates. The Facebook, as it was known then, was allows Harvard students to share their email address and photos to the other people. But after seeing the huge response of the Harvard students, they decided to spread it to the other schools like Columbia, New York University, Yale, etc. And within a couple of weeks, there was 1,000 users in each school. At that time, many corporate companies tried to buy Facebook, but he and his roommates, his colleagues, turned all of them because their goal was to see how it reaches many people, how far and connects people. So they turned them all. In summer 2002, Zuckerberg left Harvard and moved to the California Silicon Valley, where they leased a small house and served as an office. Then at some point they started meeting with bigger companies and venture capitalists with his friends. There they met a new investor called Sean Parker, whom he helped to negotiate with investors and with the capitalists. Then expanding it to the 150 schools, they tasted success in December by that year, where Facebook reached 1 million followers. After that, Facebook introduced tagging people or friends in a photographs. That created a huge change that led to the massive new uses of the Facebook, and photos become the single biggest driver of its growth. After seeing the huge success of Facebook, Yahoo knocked the door. With Yahoo, they offered 1 billion and tried to buy Facebook. Even his close advisor of Mark Zuckerberg told him to sell the company to Yahoo, and every one of them insisted him to sell. But even then, Mark Zuckerberg didn't sell it. Zuckerberg introduced a news feed where users can get the regular and daily basis news updates. But many newspapers violated at that time, and many people supported newspapers. So, tweaking news feed, many of them opposed it. Even his own company members and employees left him and joined the hands of newspapers who violated this. But he did not get flustered and had a complete confidence that it will all get in a right way in some day. And then even after that, Yahoo knocked one more time. Microsoft came in, Google came in, but he never sold his company. He thought that he wants to own his own company and be the majority shareholder. Then he took his company to the general public. The response was, as usual, stunning. Membership got doubled and shooting up to $12 billion by 2006. Even though Zuckerberg faced many failure, even he had failure projects such as Beacon, and he was sued by the government for taking the people's privacy, and he even faced many more failures. He didn't fed up for any of that. He handled every other situations, and now he is the great businessman all over the world. As you all know, he is the 5th richest person as of 2021 today. Now, estimatedly, the Facebook has 2.80 billion followers in 2020, but in 2021, 2.85 billion users are there. For every year, Facebook growth is reaching its higher level. So Zuckerberg has confronted bitter battle and lawsuits on Facebook origins. He wanted to control his own creation and waged out all-out war on his biggest competitors. Now he is becoming a biggest inspirations to upcoming generations. As whatever the failures we face, we have a learning period. So we must learn from him that we should take up our consistency and work on what we do. One interview, he advised to our younger generation, saying that the challenge for our generation is to create a world where everyone has a sense of purpose. Purpose is a feeling that you are the part of something bigger than yourself, that you are needed for, and that you have something better ahead to work for. Purpose creates a true happiness. More inspired by taking this documentary of Mark Zuckerberg, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir, and thank you everyone.